Interviewees have the right to know what an article or program will be about, what kind of contribution they're expected to make, whether a broadcast interview will be live or recorded, and how it might be edited. Subjects have a right.
Sheriff Bojon Jr., a Gambian journalist who returned home from exile in Senegal, where he had spent a decade working for various international media outlets. Today, Sheriff helps train young Gambian journalists as part of training schemes by the Gambia Press Union GPU. Like many of his colleagues who returned from exile early this year following the new political dispensation, the Gambia's media landscape today is different from the one he left a decade ago.
When I was in this country, the issue of training, it is a country where most of us, almost all the journalists, especially the younger generation journalists, they is from classroom into newsroom with no formal training, and this is very dangerous. We all made mistakes, ethical errors, blunders and mistakes one way or the other as a result of the fact that we didn't know that we were not trained and things like that. But now coming back into the country, this new breed of journalists, they have a lot of opportunity, trainings here and there, everybody to build their capacity. We lack this.
To further strengthen journalism and the capacity of journalists, international organizations are showing a lot of goodwill towards the Gambian media fraternity. On February 22, the European Union and UNESCO held a ceremony in Banjul to donate equipment ranging from computers to photocopiers to local media houses and institutions. This was done in the framework of an ongoing initiative funded by the EU and implemented by UNESCO in order to reinforce the capacities of Gambian media professionals.
It was extremely important that we launched the project already then, because by now, with the changes, with the new government and new dispensation, as you mentioned, it's even more important that we have tangible support delivered to the media. Whether it is training, whether it is logistical support, equipment, doesn't matter, all are needed and all are important. So I'm very proud of being able to effectively contribute to enhancing capacity building overall in the media.
Despite this, during the war, a number of newspapers appeared, and they were all progressive versions. So that's why
20 Apple computers, brand new Apple computers for that matter. One projector that we can use in our classes. We also receive a flat screen TV, and we receive a multidimensional photocopier. So these things were very helpful, are very helpful for the school, because the computers, we are using them for all the students that are in the class. When they have an assignment to do, they go on the computers and do their assignment.
The project Journalism and Media of the EU's governance program is contributing €691,583 to the media reform in the Gambia. The overall objective of the project is to contribute to better democratic governance through improving freedom of the press and the quality of information available to the population. It promotes excellence in journalism and innovative curricula.
It had been always a problem in this country, capacity of the journalists. I mean, the training was lacking, the equipment capacity, wise, was also lacking. But and now that we've got some training facilities in the country, that is helping in building the capacity of Gambian journalists.
There is a little bit of difference compared to the kind of training you were receiving. Back then you were trained as a workshop journalist, he said, she said, the event, the speaker. But now you're being taught how to do it in a different manner.
We hope Gambian journalists take advantage of this opportunity, this goodwill, and turn it into a journalism that will ask tough questions, that will hold our leaders into account, and that will also serve the interests of the people in the areas of probity, accountability, transparency. And I hope together Gambian journalists, the government, the public, whose interests we serve, will take this country forward.